It felt like it was a little bit more boot campish with Marv Marinovich, who played at USC, and then he wanted Todd to be the robo. He was the robo quarterback. But what was going on behind the scenes is, remember the story that he hadn't had McDonald's and he hadn't had normal things that a kid has growing up, and then you find out that Todd is doing things behind the scenes in high school that his dad never knew about, and that followed him. That's followed him his entire life. It felt like Todd wasn't allowed to be a normal teenager as well. And I think that's the common theme. I'm assuming Lonzo Ball is allowed to be a normal teenager. I don't think Tiger was a normal teenager. I don't think that Todd Marinovich was a normal teenager. The Williams sisters probably weren't normal teenagers. But they did get out. They saw the other side and have become, great women. And do have a social life and do have other interests there. I don't think Tiger had any other interest. It was golf. Everything was attached to golf. That's all he did. He was with his dad all the time. Todd Marinovich was going to be the robo quarterback. He was going to be a quarterback at USC. He was going to be a quarterback in the NFL. But I'm cautious to put the Ball family in there with some of these other families. I'm just looking at the fathers and what they're trying to accomplish there. Richard Williams accomplished what he set out to do. He gave the tennis world two of the greatest tennis players of all time. Maybe the greatest tennis player of all time. Tiger Woods' dad set out to make his son the greatest golfer of all time, and he almost accomplished that. I think if his father had stayed alive, Tiger would have surpassed Jack Nicklaus. I believe he would have had that much of an impact on his son and his social life, personal life. It felt like Tiger was adrift a little bit there. I think some of his friends probably were living a lifestyle with Tiger, through Tiger as well. And I just don't know if it aligned Tiger with the right path he needed to continue to be great. Could Todd Marinovich have turned out differently? I don't know. I don't, as far as addiction goes, I don't know. I don't know if it was there, ready to detonate. But, Todd's dealt with that recently in the last year. So it never leaves you. But I think that Lonzo Ball's dad this is what he set out to do. Right now, I think he's accomplished what he set out to do. ESPN's doing a special on his kids. He's got the attention of America here with his boys. His son is 3 months away from being a top 4 pick. He's got another son going to UCLA, who I don't think is one of those let's build a team around. I do think LaMelo's got there's a lot of style, pizzazz there. Let me see how big he gets. But he can shoot. He's got a handle. But also what they did in high school is not the way they're going to be able to play in college. If you watch Chino Hill play, that's a whole different style of basketball. You do not play that in college. And the style that Lonzo played in college is probably going to be difficult to continue to play that style in the NBA. The NBA is going to find your weakness. Then it'll be up to you to see, now what do you do when the chess match goes, hey, checkmate.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.